Hi everyone, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and today I am announcing 5 new Digi kits for you, and also I have a special announcement. My special announcement is that I'm going to have journals for sale this Saturday, May 9th. And let me explain, I'm going to try it a new way and see if this helps the cause, because I heard from a lot of people on the other side of the country, and it's hard for them to get up so early to get a chance at getting a journal. So I came up with this idea. I hope this works for everybody. Okay, so I will do a full flip through of all the journals for sale. There are 4 of them. And that video will go up Saturday, 7 a.m. Eastern Time as normal. But the videos will not go up for sale in Etsy until 12 noon Eastern Time the same day, Saturday, May 9th, 12 noon. So video up at 7 a.m., journals for sale in Etsy at 12 noon. And that way everybody has a chance to fully see the video and see every journal if they want to do that. And then also take a chance at noon to see if you can catch one in the pond. Okay, good luck. Good luck to everybody. I got my fingers crossed for all of you. Okay, so what can I tell you? Okay, yes, we are doing, what am I doing? We're doing new vintage digital kits. That's right. Okay, so what I wanted to do was a little cross comparison for you. Okay, on the right is this is printed on like crisp, super white, super bright paper on my fancy schmancy HP LaserJet printer, okay? And it has a little bit of a shine to it because that's the way it comes out on the LaserJet. And this one is done with my very economic, super money-saving, ink-saving, this drinks ink like crazy, this spares ink, and the ink apparently lasts a very long time. I just got mine a couple months ago, but so far the ink's been lasting a very long time. And this is what the pictures look like on it. So you can, depending on your setup, and what I'm going to do is show you some examples of things that I made using these Digi kits. And I am going to use the inkjet lower ink usage printed pages so that you can see, even in like worst case scenario, what your work might look like. And honestly, I don't really see a big difference myself. And I'm kind of happy about that because this thing drinks ink and it's extremely expensive. Okay, so let's take a quick peek-see and see what we have. So the topics today are Victorian people, mushrooms, fairy tale, eco-dyed leaves, and tickets. Okay, so let's take a peek. I went through all of these, and maybe I'll just show you a quick comparison. Here, let me just zoom in for you. Zooming. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the difference. Oh, focused? Focus? Okay. And that's what they look like side by side. Let me back up a bit. You can see full pages. Okay. All right. So I'll just put these over here. I think you get the gist of it. The LaserJet's obviously going to be a little sharper, crisper image, but it drinks a lot more ink. So there you go. All right. So first of all, Victorian people. Let me put all these over here. There. And these are lovely portraits of many Victorian folks in different stages of life. I've got probably mostly women in here, but there are some men and there are some children. There are some criminals and there are some ladies lounging on the front lawn. And there are hatted people and younger people. Some interesting scenarios. And, these are fun to create little storylines about, like Charles came back from a long hunting trip after Marion had decided that she didn't want to be with him anymore. Something like that, And, there's some fabulous people in here. These one-eyed wonder lady. Gotta love her story. It's got to be a good one. You just know that. And there's one other lady in here who has and this is, we've got some round ones at the top, almost like those stereotopic viewmasters of yesteryear. You know what I mean? But this lady, I love this lady right here. She's got attitude. She's got catitude attitude with that hat. She's working it. Okay, so those are the Victorian people, and you can find those in the Etsy shop. And let's get on to mushrooms. And like I said, I have some examples made from these in a journal. I'm going to show you right after I go through these quickly. Okay, so this is mushrooms. And let me just give you a quick rundown of mushrooms. Maybe I'll just zoom in a little closer here and I can just turn the pages. Okay, so these are the mushrooms. There's 5 pages for each of these. Sorry. And tried to put as many images as I could on every page so you get lots to pick from, lots to play from. Okay, so lots of really cool, these are all old, very, very old, vintage, more like antique mushroom illustrations from old books, and they're just amazing. Okay, so that's them. This one is called Fairy Tale, and Fairy Tale encompasses the work of Goebel, and he was, back in the late 1800s, 1900s, but a lot of his work has gone to the public domain. And he just has some very beautiful, beautiful imagery. And I have collected some of his works here and presented this to you in fairy tales. Now, he did fairy tales from all over the world. You're going to see some from Asian countries and from Indian countries and all over. So just very interesting storylines. If you ever explore Goebel, he's a very interesting character. But the imagery is just fascinating. If you like to do New Age journals or, mystical journals, things like that, these images are beautiful for that. Okay. All right. So that is Fairy Tale. Okay. And we'll go on to the next one. How are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. Now we have Ecodyed leaves. And these are Ecodyed leaves that I boiled the old-fashioned way, pressed and boiled, and put all the concoctions of the alum and the iron and the salts and all that type of thing in here. And this is done on watercolor paper originally. So that's what these look like. And these were just plants that I got from, some are from the florist because I used to get flowers every week, not anymore. But some are also from my garden. I think that's a Florida oak. Yeah, that's this big guy. And the colors are just beautiful in these. Some plums and teals and darks. So if you like the natural look, these might be fun to collage with or use for different things. All right, so there you go. That was the presentation of Ecodyed leaves. There you go. And the last one, number 5, tickets, vintage tickets. Some of these tickets, these are all from my personal collection. And some of these tickets are so, like these at the bottom are so fragile, they almost pulverized into dust when I touch them. I think they're from somewhere in here, like, oh yeah, 1909. Some are from 1911, but they're all very old. And these are fun. They have different things on them. And each one of these has a different front to it. Dancing receptions, the Triton Bend Society, Pilsen Dancers, 18th Comic Mask Ball, all sorts of fun things. The Panama Canal tickets, Senate Theater, just so many different things. Beckley Exhibition Mine, Admit 1. That's cool. Reception, Echo Club's Reception Hall, Grand Annual Ball of the Amalgamated Woodworkers, and Dancing Reception with the Crawford Orchestra. Woohoo! Different things. The Alton Theater. And here's a whole set of them. Yeah. I think this one's very interesting. The Port Sheridan Military and Pleasure Club. How about that? That's my anniversary. Not 1910, though. That's my anniversary. It always falls around Thanksgiving, which is funny. So sometimes we have a double celebration. Yeah, the anniversary turkey dinner. That's how it goes sometimes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so those are the kits. And you saw the comparison between inkjet and laser. And I'm saying this so I can remind myself that I actually remembered to tell you everything. Okay, so this journal is not complete yet and it will not be for sale in the up and coming, but I am putting things in here and decorating as I go when I do things with you guys. Okay, so this one is from Victorian People, okay? And this is what I did with her. I did a pouch. This is a little pouch, and I put, I would call her Isabel, and Isabel made a pouch because she decided to go on the road with her heart in her hand, and she decided to take a few things with her. She took a letter, dear mother, to mother. She was going to send it, but changed her mind and crumpled it up, but she pulled it out of the garbage and saved it and put a picture of her mother with it on a brad, and because she might still send the letter. She's not 100% sure yet. And her grandmother, she loved her grandmother, and this is her grandmother's passport, and she just wanted to have something of her grandmother's with her along the way, so she decided to keep some ID from her grandma. And of course, her dad asked her to go off to the pharmacist and get another prescription for him. And so this is his prescription, and this is just his ID in case the pharmacist asks for ID for the prescription. So there you go. This is Isabel's pouch. And this is just, a random fun idea that you could do with the Victorian people. And you can make little stories with them, or you can just put them on as is. And yeah, so kind of fun. Kind of fun, kind of playful, hopefully inspiring you a little bit. All right, let's go on to the next one. I tried to make these so they're going to be easy to be found. Let's see easy to be found. See how I did. Oh, okay, well, let's say we have Isabel here, and on her journeys, she might, wander through between towns where there's not a lot of places to eat and stuff, but she brought her handy-dandy homemade mushroom field guide. Yes, she wanted to bring this with her because she needed to know which mushrooms were safe to eat and which one was not. So this one is safe for salad. Yes, apparently according to Isabel. And this one, beware the red ones. That's right. Don't eat the red ones. Okay. This one says, Uncle John died 1 week after eating these. Okay. Note to self. Very important. Don't eat those. This one, good for soups. Yes, we love mushroom soup. And then safe according to Aunt Ethel. Yeah, never question Aunt Ethel. She knows. She's been around. She's survived it all. She's still here to tell the tale. So Isabel takes that with her on her journey. Okay. And here we go. What else do we have? Oh, here we go. Here are some examples of how you can use the tickets. I decided to make 3 side pockets with these, and I just put writing paper in here that can be opened up, and you have more space to write on. But you could also do the openings at the tops if you wanted, or you could make journal cards or journal tags out of these. But this was just a fun example of something that you can do with tickets. So there you go. Yeah. Oh, it's so quiet when I stop talking. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah, my husband's going, yeah, who knew? Who knew? Very funny. I hear you. I hear you all. Okay, we did that before. Oh yeah, here's an example of fairy tale. And I did 2 things with fairy tale. One was I made a little postcard. So I took this one and I backed it with some pretty paper, and I sewed around the edges in a zigzag stitch. And then I was looking furiously for my postcard stamp, which I could not find. So I just made something that looked like a postcard, which is basically just drawing a line down the center. And I just put some lines here as if this would be where the address goes. And I just happened to have this little cute stamp. So I stamped that there, and then I just put on some cute little postage stamps that were gifted to me by Dawn. Thank you very much, Dawn. I really appreciate that. And so they were put to good use, and I just love these making your own postage postcards. That's so much fun. And then here is just a little journal tag, because anything with little angle cuts we call a tag, because if it was square it'd be a journal card, but you just do this little thing and it becomes a journal tag. I don't know where this terminology came from, but that's kind of cool, isn't it? And a little writing space from a notepad on the back. How fun is that? Very easy, something quick, fun. And wrapping it up to number 5. Oh, okay. This is the Ecodyed paper. And what I decided to do was make a little inserted notebook out of it. So this is a notebook inside of a journal. I put a picture, I just basically put the pictures out in the front and the back, did a little bit of sewing, a little bit of inking, really nothing, and a stamp, nothing too major, a little bit of liquid pearls, Nouveau drop, something like that there, and down the center here. And what did I do on the inside? Oh, I put some Butterflies of America, some inspiration pages. That's what I call book pages or any other pages that might be inside a notebook or a journal. And then some writing pages, another inspiration page of an old yearbook, some beautiful pictures from 1931, some old text, more writing paper, just scallop the edges a bit for fun. And oh, this is, where is it? This is the, nope, that's not it. No, no, maybe I didn't put it in here. Never mind. Never mind. And little American birds on the back. All right, so there you have it. Those are 5 examples of what you can do with your digital kits. So there's a lot of things you can make. And let me just pull these out, and I'll just put them all, I think I can put them all here. Let me see. So we'll go back to the front. Oh yeah, here, Isabel and her journey. I'm gonna get her going. You don't want her to be late. All right, there we go. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I made more than that. There should be 5, right? What else did oh, I can't take this one out, so I'll leave it there. How about that? So all these things, just to give you ideas. Okay, we'll put that there. All right, I think you get the idea. What else can I tell you? Okay, so again, the journal sale, I'm announcing them ahead of time now, just due to popular request. And please give us a heads up is what I heard. So I did listen. And what else? Okay, so it again is going to be this Saturday, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. The video will go up showing all 4 journals, and then they will go up for sale the same day, Saturday, May 9th at 12 noon Eastern Time in my Etsy shop. And my Etsy shop is linked below every video. And so I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed this. Sign up for the newsletter if you haven't done that yet. You get a free digital image once a month, and you also get a checklist of supplies to make journals. Also, a note from the bookmaker that explains, I tuck it in the front of my journals, but it's just designed to help people understand what a junk journal is and how they may use it. My videos come out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday every week at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. I have podcasts related to junk journal topics. So if you like to listen on the go, jump into and listen to a podcast. They're free. You can find them on anchor.fm, the Paper Outpost. All the links are below in the description box if you're on your computer or tablet. And it's on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, and I think there's 8 platforms it plays on. And if you're looking for any playlists like junk journal construction or using up the book pages, all my playlists are listed down below, and some are at the end of every video. You can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Etsy, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and come on and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there. Lots of people sharing ideas on how to make junk journals, tips and tricks, questions answered. We do weekly and monthly challenges, and everybody's really friendly, and it's a very warm, loving, happy environment. And I hope you come on over and join us. You're also welcome to just lurk and just be a little fly on the wall. That's totally welcome too. And remember that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon, everybody. And I'm very grateful for each and every one of you, and I hope you stay safe out there, and make sure that you inject a little bit of fun every day into your life, because it's as essential as a vitamin. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.